Hello students, this is your Rajesh sir. Welcome you all in my today's video class. As I have promised in my last video that I will come again with lesson 2 log on to MS Access for the practical part of the same. So this is your practical class. So what we will come to know after this class, we will know how to create blank database using MS Access 2007. Then we will know how to create tables using templates, and then we will know how to close database and exit from MS Access. This is all about today's class. Let's start. So students, let's see what is written on your book about creating a blank database in Access. Now to open MS Access, we have to follow the steps, like we have to click on the start, then all programs, then Microsoft Office, and then we need to click on Microsoft Office Access 2007. Once you click on Microsoft Office Access 2007, you will get an introductory screen which is given on figure 2.2. From here you can select the new blank database which is given here, which is highlighted here. Now once you click on this blank database, to create a blank fresh database, you will get a small window on the right side of the same introductory screen, where you can type the name of the database, and after that you can click on the create button to create a blank database. Now here you can see you can check also where this database will get saved once you click on the create button. Here documents is written. By default every MS Office programs saved the document under the documents folder. Now this is how to create a blank database using Access. Now this is very important for your exam also, so you must know the steps to create blank database. Now I want to show you how to create a blank database using the same step. So I'm clicking on the start, then I'm clicking on all programs, then Microsoft Office, then Microsoft Office Access 2007. Now once I click on Microsoft Office 2007, I am getting one IDE, that is the introductory screen of Microsoft Access. This is the first screen that you will get always. Now from here you can choose the blank database. You can also select database from templates. You can also open existing database from here. So right now I am clicking on blank database. Now once I click on blank database, I am getting, as I said just now, I am getting a window like this where I can type the name of the database. Here I am typing the name of the database as my database 3. Now here you can see one path is given, and that is c:/user/r/documents. That means this my database 3 will get saved under documents folder once you click on the create button. So I'm clicking on the create button. Now this is your blank database ready. Now afterwards you can create tables, you can create queries, you can create forms, you can create reports, etc. using this database. Now our next step is to know how to create table using templates. Now here only table creation using template is written. Later on we will also know other processes also there to create tables. So here we will first know how to create tables using templates. Actually templates are the easiest ways to create a table because template is a ready to use database that contains various types of tables. Because if you use the facility of templates, then already you can get tables from there where these tables are created. So with less information about table creation, suppose if you are the first if you are the layman of this database, or if you are the first time user of the database and you don't know in detail how to create tables, then we can very easily choose the table templates. Now practically I am demonstrating you how to create table using templates. So here is your database. So this is the default table that Access will always provide to you. Then you can close this and you can go to create button. Create is the tab as you will all get in Access screen. From create tab you can see here table group is there, form group is there, report group is there. So from here you can create tables, from here you can create forms, from here you can create report, and you can create queries by clicking on the query wizard or query design. This group is basically for query. Now first point is to know how to create table using table templates. So I am clicking on the create and then I am clicking on the table templates. Now once you click on the table templates, you will see there are 5 tables. So these all tables are already ready. It means you can click to use this table. The structure you will get once you click on these tables. As I am clicking on the contacts, let's see what will happen. Now once I click on the contacts, I am getting a ready-made table with those fields like ID, company, last name, first name, email address, job title. These are all fields. That means one table is there inside this axis and I want to use that table. Suppose here if you do not know how to insert, how to create fields, or if you do not know what are the data types, then table templates will be easy for you to start. Now in table template, the view that you are getting right now is called datasheet view. Now in datasheet view you can do lots of things, like you can delete the fields which you do not want, or you can insert new fields, you can rename the fields. Like that you can do lots of things using table datasheet view. Now I'm showing you how to delete the fields. Now I want to delete company, so what I will do, I will right click here and then I will delete. Like that I will delete email address, then I can delete job title, then I can delete business phone, then home phone, mobile phone I don't want to delete, then fax number, address let it be like that, HCT. One by one you can delete by right clicking, because if you right click then you can see once menu you will get, this is called shortcut menu. From here you can not only delete, you can even rename also. So I will come to the rename part next. Delete, then delete, then delete, then delete. Like that you can delete. Now I will show you how to now let's see how to insert a new field there. Suppose I want to insert father's name. So here add new field is already written. I will double click here and I will type father's name. Father's name. Like that you can insert new field also. So this is what the basic work of datasheet view. Now you see ID field is here. Now you can even uh, rename this ID field. Now you can rename fields also, like if you want to rename some fields, say ID, you want to change this ID with roll number. So right click here and you can select rename, and then you delete ID first and then you type ROLLNO, roll number. So this is what this is how you can delete, you can edit, or you can rename fields. So these are the basic works that you can do in table datasheet view. Not only that, you can even add records. Now how to add records? So for say here just to click on the blank fields, like last name I am writing as Dash, then first name I am writing as SWR Swarup, then phone mobile number I am typing as 1234567, then address as New Kuch Bihar, then father's name as say Mr. Mr. D Dash. So like that you can add the fields. Now you can see that you can add only values for last name, first name, mobile number, address, father's name, but you cannot add anything for roll number. So if you want to if you want even try to add some value for roll number, you cannot add. So it will show you some message. This is what the thing is there. But if you continue, if you type the next field, next record, say DUTTA, automatically you will get the next sequence number. So this is how you can insert record in datasheet view also. Now the same datasheet view, if you want to if you want to open in another view, you can do this by clicking on the datasheet, and then you can click on view and then design view. Here before it changes to the in other view, it is asking for a table name. So here you can write the name of the table as student. I'm writing as student, then I'm clicking OK. Now this is what your design view is. Now we will see the work with this view. Okay, now we are in uh, design view of the table. So as I told, the design tab, using design tab you can change the view anytime. You can change from you can jump from design view to datasheet view, or you can jump from datasheet view to design view. Basically design view is made for creating a new tables, and datasheet view is there to view the records as well as to insert new records. So now we will do a little bit work on design view. Now in design view also, if you want to rename some fields or if you want to delete, just you right click and you can delete. Or if you want to rename, just double click or select and type name. Now I'm coming to why I'm here in design view, because in my next video I will discuss the design view in detail, but today I will demonstrate a little bit of it. So now in design view, so you can see one key is there on the left of roll number. So what this key indicates? This key indicates it's a primary key. That means if the key is there on the left side of any field, that means this field is actually primary key. So in this table, roll number is actually a primary key. Now on the data type section, you can see auto number is written just on the right side of roll number. That means the type of data for roll number is auto number. Now here if you go, you can change the number to other type also, but now I will not do anything. I will not change any type. I will take auto number as it was earlier. So auto number is, but the different types I will discuss. Now I want to show you how to insert date field here in design view. So how to do that? You click on the blank field, then you type say date of EIRTH, birth. Then obviously when you go to the data type field, this particular data type for this field will be date and time. So because your value will be date only or time, so that's why your data type you must select accordingly. Then for address, I am changing from memo to text, because in memo we can store lots of text. So for storing address, I am not using that much of space. I will use text here. So other things are also there that I am not discussing right now. Now after that you can save, then you can click on yes button. So this is how you can even change the structure of the table in design view. Now in this, after the design view, once you create the design view, you can very easily go back to the datasheet view. Click on datasheet view, you can see that records are showing like this, and you can insert other records. As I am typing, now see date of birth fields are blank here. Now you can, as it was not earlier, afterwards I inserted it using the design view. So now you can insert data for Shwarup Das. So click here on the date picker icon. From here you can choose the date, or you can directly type also. So I am typing 10/02/2000. So like that you can insert data 10/10, say 15/03/20002016. So like that you can insert data here in the table. So this is how you can do work on the table design. Now I will show you how to close the database and how to exit from the database. So for this I must close whatever is open in front of me right now. Table is open, so I will close this table. Then I will click on the Office button and then I will click on the close database. Then what will happen? The database will get closed. Then if you want to open the same database again, you have to search your database from the list. You can click here and you can open the database. To see the record of student, you have to double click on the student table. You can see the record of the student table. Now we will see how to uh, close or how to exit from Microsoft Access. So for this, again you need to click on Office button and you can click on the exit access. So students, I hope now you know how to create blank database using Access 2007, how to create tables using templates, how to close database and exit from Access. In my next video, I will demonstrate how to work with design view, and on my next video also I will cover the practical part. Now what you will do, you will practice of database creation and table creation, and you will also practice to insert record on the table that you have created. So thank you.